Please welcome to the ring this time, one of our injured war minions. He is a UKWE superstar. His name is Mr. Sean O'Leary.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is October 31st, 2015. It's Halloween. And this, after weeks and weeks of build-up, is UKWE, their biggest event today. This is Voltage. My name's Steve Battle. I'm here with my co-commentators,
Michael Gullett
and Ferris McFly.
And we have an absolutely ginormous event for you. And what a way to kick it off with the heavyweight House of Pain Stixx versus CJ Banks. First time we've seen Stixx here at UKWE.
Absolutely. Now this guy, if you know this man alone, is hard as nails. He will go through you like a train. And I actually really don't know whether Banks can stand up to this guy, and I don't know actually how long this is going to last, this match.
And Banks, quite from the offset, not exactly endearing himself to this crowd.
No, as we saw last month's testing ground, he didn't make himself look.
Looks like Stixx has something to say.
Do me a favour though. I know this is the first match. Just want to give you a little bit of extra warm-up. So when I pull to the side, just make as much noise as you can. Let me hit this side. This side. This side. Everybody! Shopping!
CJ Banks not seeming too happy about the way that Stixx is getting the crowd involved.
He wasn't ever. I mean, look at him last time when he wrestling at this show. It's just, I really do not know if he knows what he's got himself into. Stixx has a reputation, and that reputation does stick.
This is exciting. I mean, this crowd here, I can't expect anything from CJ Banks here. I think he's going to get destroyed.
Well, it could be a Halloween to remember for him, that's for sure. Trick or treat could go either way for CJ Banks.
I think it's going to be a treat for Stixx to get his hands on Banks today at Voltage.
Well, Stixx has already gone public about he has designs on the UKWE heavyweight title. This will give him a chance of making a very early statement, I think.
Absolutely. Every win, as we know, gets you up that ladder, one step closer to the title.
And we are underway.
I think the crowd firmly behind Stixx here. I mean, the man's just a machine. Look at him.
Stixx is building up the crowd, as you said. Here we go. We're ready for the lockup now.
A bizarre sight, seeing a lot of miniature skeletons and vampires clapping along, but there you go. It is Halloween.
And straight away, we can see the strength advantage for Stixx. He just laid his hands on Banks and brought him straight out to the ring.
Well, don't get me wrong, CJ isn't exactly a small guy. Look at him. He's well built, he's strong, but I just can't see him getting anything out of this match.
However, as we probably already know, Banks is very good at his craft. Don't sell this guy short. However, agree with you totally. I do think that the crowd, as we can see, are firmly behind Stixx, and unless Banks has got something up his sleeve, as to say, I can't see him winning this one.
Well, talking about tactics, he's already twice tried to lock up with Stixx. That's not going to go well. He can't match strength with Stixx. What he needs to be doing is he needs to be taking him off his feet. The crowd all over CJ Banks here. Who are you? They obviously don't know.
Now, Banks has got to use that speed. He's renowned for it, but he's just not getting a chance to show it for us at the moment.
Absolutely. Banks can't go toe-to-toe with this guy on power alone. He's going to have to... Here we go. He doesn't like the crowd. But as we said, he's going to have to use his speed and possibly even some dirty tactics.
And what a crowd not to like, because we have got an absolute sellout. It is standing room at the back. This event sold out. Every single one of them firmly behind Stixx.
Not from Leeds, but they take him to heart. And now we've got a crowd chant of "You suck to Banks."
He's like a conductor, conducting the orchestra with his crowd, is Stixx.
Absolutely.
If the size wasn't a big enough advantage, he's got about 400 people behind him as well.
Banks there trying to get him to quieten down. Just not happening for him. No one in this room likes him, it appears.
That is like knitting fog. He has got no chance to get this crowd right now in this cavernous atmosphere. The sound is resonating around. Stixx is taking it easy now. He's lying back.
The crowd are helping him.
And if you notice, on CJ Banks' trunks it says pound for pound. His claim being that pound for pound is the best UK wrestler. He's going to need every single bit of that skill to come out with the win in this match. And like I said before, he's going to have to take Stixx off his feet, and he hasn't come close to doing that yet.
No. I mean, here we go.
Oh, what offensive move. Big mistake. Big mistake.
Have you ever seen anybody realise they've made a mistake as quick as CJ Banks just did? But he went for it again.
Into the ropes. Stixx drops into the floor. Leapfrog by Banks, brilliant. And straight into a slam by Stixx, that was brilliant. Fantastic move.
Fans counting along with Stixx. You just get the feeling that this is going to be a long night for CJ Banks if he doesn't get out of the way shortly. He read my mind.
Getting out the way, he's a wise man. I wouldn't hang around there.
And he's gone out to see the 400 of his friends out there that can't stand the sight of him.
I have to say, this Leeds crowd have bought into this. They're loving every single second of this.
My personal favourite is the animated zombie in the corner there that really has taken a dislike to Banks. And I think that's understandable.
Now, Craig Anderson, the referee, trying to get him back in the ring here.
Banks clearly does not want to get back in the ring.
Would you?
With that guy? No.
I wouldn't have got in there in the first place.
Now, can he build on this?
Banks with a cheap shot gets Stixx into the corner.
A cheap shot, like you say, but for the first time in this match, he's on top.
Yeah.
What can he do about it? Headbutting is not the way to go.
The thing is, how long is he going to be able to maintain that European uppercut? Brilliant move by Banks to keep him off his feet, as to say.
I've seen Stixx perform dozens of times, and the guy is bigger every single time I see him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Steve. Oh, the ring just moved, eh?
So the ring is now nearly outside in the car park.
Yeah. Banks was thrown into the turnbuckle by Stixx, and the ring actually moved. It was such a powerful move.
Oh my word!
Banks over the top rope.
Well, he was on top for roughly about 37 seconds, I think.
He's now outside the ring, leaning against the crowd bar area.
Get a well-deserved breather here.
Stixx is now coming outside to find where he is.
Not giving him a chance. Not letting up at all.
I think if you were to take a straw poll of people saying who they felt was in the top 10 of British wrestlers, CJ Banks would be in there. So if Stixx on his UKWA debut can pull out the win on this, that really sets the tone for what he's trying to achieve here.
Absolutely, and as you just said earlier, Stixx is taking it to him outside the ring. That's what you would do to make sure that your opponent does not get back to his feet and get the advantage over you.
Straight into the ring
said
post.
That, yes, absolutely. As I've just said that, Stixx has just been forced into the ring post.
If there's one way you're going to get Stixx down, it's slamming it into a steel post, I tell you.
Thing is though, the referee seems to be giving a lot of time to these guys outside.
He is giving a lot of leeway, and I think that's because of the occasion. I think he's wanting these matches, he's wanting a definitive winner in the ring. And this is the best opportunity that CJ Banks has got. You maximise your opportunities, and that's exactly what CJ Banks is doing right now.
Now, Banks is just going to keep this offence up. Stixx finds a break like this, he's just going to fight back.
Well, yes, you just said, look at him now. Oh, what a cheap shot to eye.
He had to do that.
Letting this go.
A cheap shot again, but it has to be done because every time he gets into fisticuffs with Stixx, he's not going to win. It's as simple as that. He's not going to win.
So what you're saying is that occasionally there is call for it if that's the only way you're going to win the match.
I'm saying that you do what you need to do to win. And at the end of the day, when you're as big as Stixx is, if you go toe-to-toe with him, it's happened 3 or 4 times in this match, he is going to come off second best. He needs to be playing a little bit careful, and with this referee giving leeway, why not play upon it?
So what you're saying is that it's all right not to play fair?
A win's a win.
Well,
Cover.
I disagree with that, but everyone to their own point.
Look at the power of Stixx kicking out there. It's just a machine.
I must say I'm quite impressed now with the gameplay of Banks. He's been on top now for the last couple of minutes. He's actually impaired the vision of Stixx. You can't hit what you can't see.
Yeah, you are correct there. However, as we've said earlier, what he needs to do is Banks needs to use his speed and try and stay away from Stixx as best as possible, because as you've just said, as soon as Stixx gets over you, that power comes into play again.
I can't help think now he's been holding his back now. He's gone into the turnbuckles quite hard on a couple of occasions. CJ Banks is ring smart. Surely he's going to work on the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gone for the headbutt again. I can't understand that.
As you said, if he's weakening the back, you would work over the back. Maybe he's got a plan for what he wants to do later on in the match, but yeah, agree with you. I'm sure whether the head is the way to go.
I could understand the headbutt if he had some sort of Samoan heritage, but I don't think there's any there, to be honest with you.
It's been a while since I've seen Stixx suffering for such a long time in one match.
Yeah, Banks is firmly on top now, and you can watch now. Craig Anderson, a little bit of leeway anyway. He will go with the full 5 count here.
How many times have you watched the match where Stixx has been on the ground on the mat?
Now Banks here using all his body weight as well, leaning on Stixx, getting as much out of that headlock as possible.
As much as I don't like it, it is a very good strategy to wear down your opponent.
He needs to be checking it's not a choke, and the referee are the wrong side really there, but Stixx to the outside now. Do you think Banks will take a count out victory?
I think he would.
I think he would.
If I'm going on what you're saying, it would be the way to go.
When they look at the wins and losses column, a count out victory, it's a W. I think he'll take it.
Now Banks is slowing the ref counting down here. Poor strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that he needs to be leaving the ref to be getting on with his job here. I think referee Craig Anderson knows how to count. I don't think he needs Carol Vorderman and Banks' help there in the middle.
We're nearly at 10, but Stixx gets back in. He's taking the full 10 count to get back to his feet and have at least a bit of a rest.
And do you think that was strategy on Stixx's part, or do you think it was just desperation to get back in the ring?
A bit of both.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
A bit of both. He needs that breather. He's been taken off his feet. Banks has been able to overcome.
Banks is wasting time.